Or if you think Gravity will take the win, send hashtag GVWin to @LOL eSports. We'll be counting your votes throughout the game, and it will be an interesting one. We'll see if Team 8 can pretty much, you know, they say they're going to be going around Cali Trolls, but also kind of want to switch that style up, and Cali Trolls doesn't want to get his team into trouble with baiting, so there's some communication to be had there, and Gravity really looking to get themselves up in the standings here at 4 and 4.
Bunch of teammates.
Not this time, that's for sure. It's going to be Haunter and Saint just on the other side.
Oh,
Bunny Foo-Foo! The no-look from the brush. Saint Fish is going for the Glacial Shroud. Went in for his second item.
So 23 minutes we'll be looking at for both of those fully charged up. Glacial Shroud into the Frozen Heart is strong against so many auto attackers. Let's see here. Gets the worst end of this fight.
Whoa!
But it's not a 1 versus 1.
There's a whole lot of something, but they got nothing out of it, and Slushy's going to be the one to be able to pick it up. There's the Tibbers down onto one member. Keen actually takes that quite well. Maple Street now trading with Cop back and forth as the ultimate's actually only used by Cop there in the fight. And Keen comes in to re-enter. That's the Ignite. It ticks down. That's going to be Slushy going down.
So 1-for-1 trade inside the jungle is actually profitable for Gravity here. So now, this is the big point for Team 8. They are the ones with the Annie and the Ari, and they really want to start getting vision control of the inside jungles now. Oh, Cali gets caught.
Oh, Cali. One more shot from Cop. That'll be it, throwing down the Authority.
So it's this 2-part team fight once they do group up for that 5v5.
Teleport coming in from Haunter, bottom to mid.
Cuts him off. They've got him separated.
He's cut off, but he's also stopped by Porpoise, so he's cut off. Keen actually takes down Slushy immediately. St. Vicious goes down as he burns down all the way back near the second tier turret. And it is now 2 for 2 in a crazy across the map fight. Keen's now getting chased down. Team 8 has actually been able to group together now, reassess the fight, finally get the better of it.
The coordination issues for the fights with Gravity early on.
Right.
Looked like they weren't 100% ready for that one because Bunny was still walking from base.
I don't know if Cali Trolls could figure out what he wanted to do there. He threw the house sideways, jumped towards. Cop could get hit here. The rotation up for the team. Comp's going to be able to fight this one out for just a few more seconds, but it's not enough to do the damage needed. Over to Cali Trolls. Nicely delivered and gift wrapped over to Maple Street. 3-0-0.
Getting hard initiated on for a little bit longer, then Gravity can go after him.
Oh,
and they've got Maple!
Maple Street goes over the wall thinking he had enough safety from just Cali Trolls himself. They do turn it, but this could go very wrong here for Team 8 now. Keen in the backside actually goes down to the hands of Slushy, and Gravity is coming up very big. St. Vicious, however, gonna go down. They now group 3v3 towards the blue buff here on the bottom side of the map. Cali Trolls forced to jump out. Gravity reassessing the fight just as well as Team 8 did on that one.
Threat for Gravity. They're not really that worried that Team 8 are doing it with Cali showing mid lane.
This could be one of those situations. Cali Trolls goes in.
They got the Sivir ultimate.
The team's actually not sure about it. That could be the callback. Haunter gets a good teleport in the middle of the fight. Now the team is going to be forced to follow Cali. This is what Team 8 is all about. On to Bunny Foo-Foo and Cop on the back line. They're wiped out. Foo-Foo just finished that Zanya's and he gets to use it once, but he still goes down. Now they're on to Haunter, being able to take the tank down as the third one means the fight will easily continue for Team 8.
Cali at half rage bar here is pretty much perfect for Team 8.
Just start chucking your boomerang over the wall. He's actually going to force the fight. He wants the Gnar out here. If the team can wait long enough for that to happen, it'll be good. But they're forced to flash and get into the middle of the fight immediately. St. Vicious with absolute zeros zones everything out. Haunter's by himself. He's going to get taken down. And Cali Trolls was fighting 4 members of Gravity on the other side of the screen. And they're able to now fly past him and get to the squishy targets.
So, key moment of this fight as Cop tries to clean up here, and they should be able to because they have Kassadin, was Cop spell shielded Tibbers. And Gnar used his ultimate only on Kassadin.
Very, very scary stuff teammates putting out here, but Bunny Foo-Foo getting caught out. Scary for him. He can't afford to Dark Binding just on a Banshee's Veil, so he holds, forces the flash. Porpoise pops, tries to get an initiation as well. Team 8 is looking very headstrong as they approach this fight. The jump in, he's going to be thrown backwards. St. Vicious is the only one that gets hit by that as Haunter dives into the fight. and this is going to be Gravity taking it to Team 8. They're starting to kite this one out now. If Maple Street can turn around and get the damage down, it may help, but Gravity is just bulldozing through this one, past the middle turret, right down to Maple Street. They're going to get one last stun in from Dodo, but Maple will go down, and Team 8 was on their heels the whole fight. There on the front line, and we were wondering how this would happen. Does he just walk by Haunter? Does he get locked up? Very tight stuff here. St. Vicious looking to Gravity, gets charmed. Will he be able to get the smite off in time? He goes down. The 5th Dragon may not go to Gravity. It's picked up by Keen. Aspect to the Dragon for Gravity as they jump into the fight. A double, a triple kill for Cop, a quadra kill for Cop as he lays down the Authority.
Oh, well, they burned down the jungler to try and deny the 5th Dragon. But once again,
Keen the Machine coming up big.
6-item comp, plus Keen is somehow able to get that while Porpoise is still alive.
Yeah.
Kassadin is packing quite a lot of damage, but that's definitely going to be game. They can run straight down the mid lane here. Congrats to Gravity.
Wow. Two games where we've kind of had a flop of the advantage. The team that was on the run to win the game is not the one to take it overall. Gravity turns this one on Team 8's head. It's going to be just about 50 minutes. And game 2 is going to be Gravity taking down Team 8.
511 CS, 13-2-5 for Cop. Ending that game. That is exactly what you want to see when you pick a new jungle. As a new jungler, you're putting a lot of faith in your AD carry.
Yeah.
And Cop, after the first little misstep where he got too close to Meganar, never made that same mistake again. So
yeah.
Cop learned from the first time.
Never again.
The Flash Gnar ultimate caught him off guard once, but then